Continuing our ham bone adventure. I have another chunk of ham here as a leftover from a previous meal this week, and I'm going to make a tortellini ham soup with this. So let me show you what the ingredients are. It's another way to get leftovers out of your ham, so think about that if you're cooking a ham for Easter. So let me show you the ingredients that are in the tortellini ham soup. Alright, I'm going to cook in the stock pot here, small stock pot. I'm going to make some celery and some scallions chopped up and cook them in a little bit of olive oil with some garlic. And after I get that going, I'm going to add about 4 cups of bone broth, which I made in an earlier video today. And this was made from cooking bones with vegetables and getting a nice nutritious broth to use without a lot of additives, without any additives. So after we get these cooking, we're going to add that and a little extra water. Then after that cooks up a little while, get the vegetables nice and tender, I'm going to add some tricolored tortellini. This is a cheese tortellini, nice fresh tortellini that I bought at Wegmans. I'm going to cook it with some rinds of Parmigiano Reggiano. Oh my god, this is so good. This is the hard part around the big wheel of cheese that is a nice way to add a creamy texture to your soup without adding a lot of fats. And then when we get near the end, I'm going to put in some cubed up ham that was left over from our celebration ham that Rick cooked earlier this week. And then I'm going to add a bag of chopped escarole. And this is a very tender green that we're going to add near the end of the process. It's going to be a delicious soup, a little lemon zest on top. I'll show you how it's done. Alright, I'm going to chop up the celery into very small pieces, and I'm going to cut small pieces of the scallions as well. Then we'll brown them in a little olive oil. I'll be right back. Alright, going to heat the little bit of olive oil in the pan. I have the burner turned on high. When it starts to get a little wavy here, we're going to put in the celery and the scallions. I'm testing to make sure the oil's hot enough. I put one little piece in there to make sure it sizzles. Yeah, it sizzles. Let's get the scallions in there. Nice bright green. Oh, they smell good already. And we'll add some celery with that. And we'll get these going. All right, we're going to add some garlic. It's a already minced garlic. And I'm just going to kind of stir fry these until the vegetables start to get a little bit soft. Alright, we've got a nice sizzle going on here, and the vegetables are starting to get a little translucent. I'm going to take the nice pitcher full of bone broth and settle that down. Okay, now I have the burner still on high. 4 cups of bone broth, and I'm going to add about 2 cups of water. And here's about 2 cups of water on top of that. And here's the point where I'm going to add some Parmigiano Reggiano rind. And you can see it still has pieces of cheese on there, but the hard part, the rind that goes around the outside of the wheel, is going to stay hard. We'll just take advantage of the extra creamy cheese in there. Look, this is my favorite cheese ever, and if you've ever seen a wheel being cracked, it's quite a sight, and it's a real skill to cut a big wheel. That's about 100-pound wheel, and I really enjoy this cheese. Now I'm going to let this cook for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to cube up some ham and get ready for the next step. I'll be back. Alright, I like the way this is starting to look. Let me show you how the cheese is settling in here. See, it still has the rind, but the soft part is almost cooked off of there. Alright, at this point I'm going to add the tortellini. Now this is a 20-ounce container of mixed color. You can use white if you like that better, but this is tricolor. And we're going to add these to the butter, stir them up. And then I'm going to also put in the chunked ham. And we'll stir this in. And then I'm going to see if I can find that cheese again and pull out the rinds. I think it did its job. Okay, here's a piece of the cheese. See how gooey it is? It's already mixed into the soup. Now these tortellini are tricolor because they're mixed with spinach powder and tomato powder, beet powder. That's how we get different colors into the pasta like that. However, they're stuffed with mozzarella, ricotta, and Parmesan cheese. Now while we're going to let this cook gently, and while I'm doing this I want to say that I'm going to also put the link here to Rick's videos, Rick Mamana, because he made the ham that we're using into this dish. And I'd like to mention another Rick. His YouTube channel is Cooking with Rick, and I'll put a link to his channel too. He's a person that we often admire his cooking, and he does things that are an inspiration to us. I think we share ideas with each other, people who are cooking on YouTube right now, and I think you should check out his channels. He's good with the pressure cooker. He does a lot of good videos with the Copper Chef, and I think you'll enjoy them. So check that out too. Two good links. Alright, this is almost done. You can see how quickly the pasta cooks. We'll give it about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to add the chopped escarole. Right, now you can see it's simmering. We're going to toss in some escarole, which will cook down real fast. This is a very fragile green, but it's nutritious and very nice to eat. It's almost like lettuce. We're going to turn that in gently. Have some nice greens in this soup as well. It's really starting to smell good. I can smell the Parmesan cheese in there. Alright, we'll let that simmer just a little bit. Not adding salt or anything like that because there's so much salt from the ham. There's a lot of garlic in here, so I think when Rick made the ham he used some brown sugar and some honey. So we have all those flavors spinning around here too. See, now the greens are pretty well cooked just by turning them into the boiling water. And I think this tortellini soup is ready to serve. We'll turn off the heat. We want to get some of the nice bone broth. Oh, please go back and look at the bone broth video too. You're going to find that a very nice, flavorful way to make your soups and stews. Alright. And here we're just going to shred on a little bit of lemon zest to finish the bowl. There's the tortellini ham soup. I hope you try it and enjoy it. Thank you for watching my videos. Check all the links, and I hope you subscribe and come back and watch some more. Thanks for watching.